Hey guys, I'm here to get into Satantango, which was shot by Béla, Tarr, released in the year 1994. This is an incredibly original project from start to finish. I had a very original doing of this when I was 20. And I feel like with age, having recently rewatched this just a few months ago, this increasingly just reveals itself as one of the most fascinating films I've ever seen. It kind of feels like it perfectly evolves a lot of Andrei Tarkovsky, the early 90s, to the kind of the early 90s, and even more of a bleak kind of perspective, more drawn out. Um, Kind of just has often a disturbing kind of portrayal in a lot of ways. Those characters are often in scenarios that leave them trapped beyond realms of explanation and are living in survival mode. These characters are just consistently fantastic from start to finish, and there's so many layers to this project. And it's ways that are just completely ahead of its time. It feels like it's a lot initially to commit to a 7 hour film like this, but however, once you're into it, it's just got its own rhythm. It's got its own way of telling the film. It's a lot more of a slow paced film than most, and like so many of these drawn out scenes are kind of just there for the sake of contributing to atmosphere. But nice, it's just amazing atmosphere, and it really just contributes to this bleak sort of tone and really getting into the character's state of mind and whichever character is being followed. This is a film that just wonderfully mirrors the mood ultimately. It feels like it's very bleak, gritty, always raining. Kind of just it's kind of just a it's kind of a gross aesthetic this film has, yet it's very addicting and just very memorable from start to finish. Feels like it never feels boring, really. Like I could always go back and watch this, and I always feels like I'm just completely fascinated by all of this. As it's what I've seen out of Tarr's filmography, this is kind of his ultimate project right here. And yeah, all this is strongly recommended. Like it's a big one. It definitely feels like it's probably best to make a day of it, but it's entirely worth all this just for how original it is. Very mesmerizing, very disturbing, very much is a hypnotic way of just getting in your subconscious timelessly.